Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm doing a X-23 and Phoenix Hero Pack openings. I'm going to drop these things, so yeah, I'll grab that, because I'm going to drop them if I don't. We'll start with X-23, the one I'm more excited about. Get her out, get her paper. Yeah, but I'm really excited for both, and I'm more excited for X-23 because she just, honestly, when she was announced, I was not excited for her. She surprised me. She really surprised me watching gameplay. And she's an aggression, right? Yep. And she has the new linked card keyword thing, which is really interesting with those awesome stuff. Oh yeah, and this introduced Assault, didn't it? Linked player. Set schemes position found next to these posts. Good. These cards are found after the divider in the back of the pack. Should be set aside during setup and playing the pre-build deck. Cool. So yeah, Specialized Training is such a cool card. So we got X-23. I'm not opening that yet. What am I doing? Actually, let's just get out Phoenix now. Phoenix, I'm more really interested in her deck building cards, personally, like, than the Psionic stuff, because we'll see. Come here. Come here. There we go. So, yeah. Why didn't I just put those in the trash can right next to it? Whatever. We got Jean, her art, and I don't think she's anything crazy. She's in Justice. Yeah, I mean, there's Villainous, Team Up. Yeah, nothing really that, whatever that I'm saying. All right, so let's look at X-23 first, who I'm really interested in. Specialized upgrades, and her hero surprised me, because I thought she was going to be really bad upon announcement. And I was like, oh, she's just going to be a worse Wolverine. Oh, how wrong I was about her. Yeah, she had an aggression, which, yeah, makes sense. And looks pretty cool. And then we get our Nemesis set, and then these are all the extra cards. Alright, let's start with X-23 and her cards. We have X-23, a 2/1/2. Is this cut weird? Nah. No. My domino is on some of her stuff. But she's 2/1/2 X-Force, 5 hand size, 10 hit points. Hero, living weapon response. After X-23 takes any amount of damage, ready her once per phase. We have 6 hand size over here. We have Laura Kinney, recovery 6, which is fantastic. Shink setup, put her claws into play. After action, shuffle either the Honey Badger ally or Sisterly Bond event from your discard pile into your deck. Draw 1 card once per round. Pretty good. And then we got her claws, which are permanent weapon, exhaust her claws, and take 2 damage. She gets +2 till the end of the round, which gives you +2 attack. And yeah, so that works with all their ability. You could activate ready with +2 attack. I also thought of something that you could try with these things, because it's just till the end of the round. It's not limited per round. You could do her claws, attack with her, then play the Spider-Man Auto Octavius to ready an upgrade, and then do it again and give her another +2 attack and ready her that time. So that's just something I thought of. We got Honey Badger, who I remember from looking at gameplay, this is like her big part of her kit. 2 cost ally, 1 thwart, 1 attack, 2 health, X-Men. After Honey Badger takes any amount of damage, ready X-23. It's also weird that she's an X-Force hero and X-Men ally. I feel like the X-Force, at least in my opinion, don't have great supports on like X-Men, but that's just my opinion. 2, a 0 cost event, Animal Instincts, it's a skill. When X-23 makes a basic thwart, she gets +X thwart for this thwart, where X is equal to her attack. So you can get some big thwarting. Yeah, you can get some big thwarting of that. We got 3 copies of Claw Master. I thought this was a 2. Ooh. Nice. So, max 1 per round, 1 cost event, skill. Hero action till the end of the round. X-23 gets +2 attack, and her basic attacks gain overkill while Honey Badger's in play. Stupid. That's really good. 2 regenerative longevity, a 1 cost event. Superpower. Heal 12-4 damage from your identity and Honey Badger. That's so good. That's so you could just wipe Honey Badgers. She's so good. Here's Sisterly Bond, 0 cost event. Condition: when Honey Badger thwarts or attacks, add X-23's magic power to that. 2 Honey Badger's power for that use. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. We got Sisterhood, 2 cost support. Condition: exhaust Sisterhood. Discard X-23 card from your hand. Search your deck and discard power for Honey Badger and add her to your hand. So you just get to search for Honey Badger. She's so good. She's insane. Alright. Animated Lacing. You get +2 hit points. X-23 gains Retaliate 1 and her basic attacks gain Piercing. That's really good for one cost. Has she even gone above 2? Okay, Sisterhood and that card are 2. And Honey Badger, I think. Her highest cost is 2. That's insane. That's just insane. Grim Resolve, 1 cost upgrade. Condition: exhaust this card. Take 1 damage, generate a wild resource. So it can just ready you and get you a resource. Awesome. We got Pain Tolerance. Superpower, 2 cost upgrade. After you play an X-23 card, including this one, heal 1 damage from your identity. She's insane, man. And you got 2 Puncture Wounds. Condition: 0 cost upgrade. Touch enemy the X-23 or Honey Badger attack this turn. They get -1 attack. 4 spawns after the player phase begins. Discard this card and deal 3 damage to attached enemy. I don't think it's not restricted once per enemy. She's stupid. She's so stupid. She's so stupid. That's so insane. She's gonna be awesome. I love it. All right, we got first ally in aggression. Boom Boom. Thor 1, attack 1, 2 health. X-Force. Oh, she's an X-Men. That's lame. I'm not a fan. I don't love the X-Force trait, personally. I just think it's kind of weak, but... I mean, it's got strong characters, but I think it's a weak trait itself, if that makes any sense. I don't think it has great support for its characters. But that's just a me thing. Action: exhaust Boom Boom, add 1 boom counter to her. Then you may discard Boom, deal 1 damage to each enemy for each boom counter on her. I want to build... I guess I'd have to do a team up if she's X-Force, where somebody's running leadership and just running like command team and get ready, just readying her and filling her, getting a bunch of boom counters on her, like just putting tons on her and then just boom, huge like big hit. I think it'd be really fun. Richter, 3 cost ally. Thor 1, Tech 2, he has special star as attack. 3 health, X-Force, response. After Richter attacks, discard top card of your deck. Deal 1 damage to each minion engaged with you for each resource on the discarded card. Domino. You're going in my Domino red decks, that's for sure. Shatterstar, 4 cost ally. 2 thwart with 2 consequential, 2 attack. 4 health, X-Force. When Shatterstar attacks a minion, engage that minion. If you are already engaged with that minion, Shatterstar gets +1 attack for this attack. Okay. That's good for Thor. We got 3 critical hits. Oh yeah, it comes with... Okay, play from the side scheme of the victory display is 2 cost event after you attack an enemy stun it. So this is kind of like aggression version of that leadership card in. Next evolution. We got Moment of Triumphs. That's a reprint, but we got some new art. I still don't love Moment of Triumph, personally. We Keep Them Busy. A new side scheme. Love a new side scheme. Victory 0. Assault. Basic thwarts. Against this scheme, use attack instead of their thwart. Player defeats scheme. Removes 5 per player damage from... or threat from the main scheme, and 3 to threat to defeat it. Love a new side scheme. This has come with a bunch of them, if I remember right. We got Now I'm Mad. Attach player is player troll max player. After your hero's remaining hit points are less than half your hero's starting hit points, they get +1 attack and -1 thwart. So I have a question for Hulk. if you use this with Hulk and get the half health, does Hulk place he gets -1 thwart? Does he place a threat in the main scheme instead? That'd be a funny house rule. So if Hulk ever thwarts with -1 thwart, he just places a threat instead. I just think that's really funny. The direct approach is a tactic upgrade. Cyclops, here you go. Attached to a non-permanent side scheme. Limit once per side scheme. Basic attached scheme gains the assault keyword. So that's actually pretty good. I actually think that's really interesting for Hulk aggression. and other characters who like Drax who aren't the best at thwarting normally. But that's just my opinion. All right, we got our next card. Here it is. Specialized Training. Victory 0. When defeated, each player chooses who does not control specialization upgrade chooses one set-aside specialization upgrade and puts it into play under their control and 5 per player threat. We'll get to that crazy how good that card is later. We got our doubles, of course. So I think honestly with X-23 looking at your kit, you're just gonna want to run the basic doubles and not really run any other resources, except maybe the damage ones. But got IPAC and Bunker, which are both reprints, but they're okay. This one I actually kind of like. I really like it with Cable the most, and then Star-Lord. that's what I gotta say about that card. Ooh, she comes with the dirts. Okay, we're reprinting that a third time. I love that card. That's really interesting that they reprint it again. All right, Nemesis and Obligation stuff. We got Self-Isolation Obligation. Give to the lower Kini player. Search your deck, discard pile, and play area. Search your hand deck, discard pile, and play area for Honey Badger. Place her face down under this obligation. You cannot discard this card. Do yourself one face down counter card. After you make a basic recovery, discard this obligation and Honey Badger. That's mean. It just steals your ally. It's like with Hawkeye's Nemesis set. It just steals it. Lay Death Strike. 2/2/5 Elite Ravager. The player who defeated this minion discards the top card of the encounter deck and takes 1 indirect damage for each boost icon on this card. Or on that card. That's stupid. She's got 3. Is this whole thing got 3? That's insane. That's insane. She just deals extra damage for doing that. We got in the name of vengeance. Ooh. 6 threat on this side scheme, and each player gains retaliate or enemy gains retaliate 1. That's mean. I want to try her and Wolverine against Lady Deathstrike in a deck. Well, just Lady Deathstrike in a thing, and then that'd be interesting having 2 versions of her. Cyber mods, okay. Attach Lady Deathstrike if you cannot discard cards to type the card deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with you, and attach this card to it. Force error, when this minion would be discarded, shuffle it into the encounter deck instead. Critical Wound, attach your identity. When your turn ends, discard this card and take 4 damage. That's mean. Oh, we got Hack and Slash from the Lady Deathstrike mod set. Discard 1 card at random from your hand and take damage equal to the number of printed resources on it. And then the boost is discard 1 random card from your hand and take damage equal to the number of printed resources on it. So you basically just get that. That's actually really... okay, that's interesting. Nemesis. And yeah. So we're going to set her off the side and look at our extra cards. Deck list. And then we got our specialist cards. We got Combat Specialist linked. So these are our specialist cards, which are all linked to the Specialized Training card. Hero gets +1 attack after your hero performs a basic attack. Exhaust this card. Draw 1 card. Not discard. Defense Specialist. +1 defense. After, your hero makes basic defense. Exhaust this card. Draw a card. Frontline. Frontline Specialist. After your hero gets +4 hit points. After identity takes damage from an enemy. Exhaust this card. Draw a card. Also, they're all wilds. That's cool. Civilian Specialist. +1 thwart. After hero makes basic thwart. Exhaust this card and draw 1 card. I'm not sure which one X-23 would want. I think Combat and Frontline are both really interesting for her. Then we got 3 Predictable Ploy. Play if there's a side scheme in the victory display. When a treachery hero number treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel its when revealed effects. That's just good. That's just a good card right there for that. We got a player side scheme in leadership, which is awesome. Rally the troops. Victory 0. Heal 2 damage from each ally. 3 threat. That's just good. Just good. Healing damage from allies is awesome, especially in like a Voltron build. And then we got 3 anticipated attacks. Play for its only side scheme of victory display. Hero interrupt when defeated, or hero interrupt defense. When an enemy initiates attack against you, give your hero a tough stats card. I really like that for like Colossus. I think would be interesting, and like Drax and a few other characters. So yeah, now we got Phoenix's stuff, which I'm not sure. I'm interested. We'll see how much I like Phoenix playing here, because I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm very interested. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't really have an opinion on her before, you know, watching her gameplay. While I figure out how X-23, because you get 4 of the specialist carded. That adds up to 3 with the leadership and the claws. Alright, so we got Jean and her stuff, her justice cards, her basic, bad stuff, extra stuff. Alright, let's look at Phoenix. She's a 3/1/2 Psionic X-Men hero. 5 hand size, 9 health, which 9 health feels really low to me. Like that, I don't know, that surprised me. Psionic Bond, hero resource. Remove 1 power counter from Phoenix Force. Generate a wild resource once per phase. And then we got Jean Grey, a 3 recovery, which is a special ability when recovering. That's interesting. Mute Psionic, 6 hand size. Put your Phoenix Force upgrade into play. Restrain side base up. Place 4 counters on it for a setup. After you make a basic recovery, place a power counter on Phoenix Force. That's actually really cool. Here is Phoenix Force. Do the Really? Unleashed is the first side, but let's look at the restrained side first. It's the resource changes. That's fascinating. Anyways, permanent, you get a restrained trade. After the last power card here is moved here, flip this card. Phoenix Force Unleashed. You get the Unleashed trait. You get -2 thwart and +2 attack. After a power counter is placed here, there are 4 more power cards here. Flip this card. First card is Cyclops, our signature ally. 3/2/2/3 X-Men. After Cyclops enters play, place 2 power counters on Phoenix Force. When Cyclops leaves play, is forced to interrupt, you have to remove 2 counters from Phoenix Force. So you don't have to give the 2 counters if you want to try and rush to unleash. It's interesting. You got White Hot Room, 2-cost support. It's location with Phoenix trade. That's interesting. Exhaust White Hot Room. Choose, place 1 power counter on Phoenix Force, or heal 2 damage from Jean Grey. We got her suit. Its item gives us aerial. Ooh, she gets aerial. Anyways, while you have restrained, you gain steady, and while you have unleashed, you gain retaliate 1. We got rise from the ashes. When you would be defeated, remove this card from the game. Ready your identity and restore its printed hit points value to the restore to its printed hit point value. Instead, move each power counter from Phoenix Force. Interesting. 1 telekinetic shield. Attach your friendly character. This is Psionic, which Power of the Mind is going to be fun with her. It's going to be in every one of my decks, that's for sure. When attached character would take damage from an enemy attack, place that much damage here instead. Then if there's at least 5 damage here, discard that card. She has a lot of one-offs, huh? Mental Paralysis. Hero form only. Tetsu not only minion. Tetsu minion cannot activate. After you flipped alter you form, discard this card. That's so... You can just shut down a villain. Also, that can help Cyclops, interestingly, because you're attaching an upgrade to an enemy. Mind Control. 4-cost upgrade. Hit you a non-elite minion. Take control of attached minion and treat it as a controlled ally with a blank text box. If its thwart is equal to its printed scheme, and it takes 1 consequential damage after it thwarts or attacks. That's dumb and really powerful. You can even take some Nemesis minions. Some have multiple minions and they're not elite. That's really interesting. Or just some really bad minions that aren't elite out there. That's interesting. Telekinetic attack. 3-cost attack. Deals 7 damage to an enemy. If you have the Unleash trait, this deals 2 additional damage and overkill. Nice. Psychic Blast. That is quite the art. That's cool. Deal 4 damage to the villain. If you have the Unleash trait, deal 4 damage each minion engaged with you. That's interesting. That's interesting. It's kind of like a smaller dive bomb in a way when it's leveled up. Well, I guess technically it deals more damage each minion, but if you did whatever, you'd be dealing more. Home technique build. Telepathic Trickery or Thwart Event. Remove 4 threat from a scheme. If you have the Unleash trait, stun and confuse. That's dumb. We got Phoenix Firebird. 2 of these. Choose. Remove 1 power counter from Phoenix Force and Ready Phoenix. Or place 2 power counters on Phoenix Force. How many psionic cards are in her kit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of her 15 cards are Phoenix or psionic. Alright, now she's in Justice, which is interesting. So we got Banshee. He's a 2 thwart, 2 attack, 3 health, aerial X-Men. Ooh, he's aerial, that's interesting. After Banshee thwarts, confuse a minion. Aerial X-Men, that's interesting. You do some interesting dicks with that. We got Marvel Girl, 2/1/3 Psionic X-Men. When Marvel Girl attacks a minion, remove X threat from the main scheme where X is that minion's printed scheme. You can do some really cool stuff with this, I feel. You just wipe out minions and be like, nope. Or be like, no, you can remove threat for me instead. But you're better than my thwart. It's actually really good when she's unleashed. Anyways, mission training. Attach to X-Men ally. Max 1 per training upgrade per ally. Attach ally gets +2 thwart and +2 hit points. I'm going to have to try a 4-player with the training cards. That's going to be really interesting and really fun. Gets Psionic Manipulation. 3-cost Psionic event. Or 3-cost event. Psionic thwart playing friend enemy has Psionic trait. When the villain schemes this activation, removes threat instead of placing it. So it's just normal interrupt, so you don't have to be hero form. That's awesome. Mutant Peacekeepers is just the Justice version of the 1-card, right? Play on enemy's X-Men trait, exhaust your hero and any number of X-Men allies, remove extra threat from among schemes in play, or access total of thwart those characters. Yep. Well, I don't think I'm gonna use that much. I don't think it's that great. The other one's not bad, but that just seems kind of bad to me. Swift Retribution. The villain schemes deal 4 damage to the villain. I don't like this card. No, I just never got use out of it personally. I felt like it wasn't worth the villain scheming just to deal 4. Never felt like good value to me, at least in my opinion. Patch for Justice, we've seen that before, which is the plus you deal an extra thwart whenever you spend it for a thwart, which is awesome. We got Storm, 5-cost ally. Ugh. 2 thwart, 2 attack, 3 health, aerial X-Men. Reduce cost to play Storm by 1 if you're not using mutant or X-Men trait. It makes her slightly better. So you can get her 3 in leadership. That's interesting. When Storm thwarts a scheme, move 2 threat from that scheme to another scheme. I don't have to do it. It's an interrupt. So it's an option. Okay, so you can basically remove 4 threat. I mean, I would have rather them giving her a higher thwart and being able to do multiple schemes, but like, I feel like that's not a very good ability that you're barely gonna use. We got Cerebro. Put friend identity as a mutant trait. Exhaust Cerebro. Search top 5 cards of your deck for an X-Men ally. Search the whole deck instead if you control a psionic character and add that ally to your hand. Stupid. That's so good. I love it. Oh, it's a location X-Men, so Forge can find it. Psionic Report, Team Up, Cyclops, and Phoenix. Max 1 per deck. Ready Cyclops and Phoenix. Choose to return a Cyclops card from your discard pile to your hand, or place 2 power counters on Phoenix Force. Not bad. I'm going to try Team Up with them, that's for sure. We got 2 downtime. So it's just +2 recovery. Max 1 per player. Not a bad card. I might like this art slightly more. I don't know. Then our doubles. So that's her deck. Cool. And we got her obligation nemesis. So Burning Hunger, give to the Jean Grey player. Okay, this is a lot of text. That's a lot. Okay, this is a crazy one. Pivot Unleash trait. Search your card deck, discard pile, set aside area for Dark Phoenix and reveal her. Then remove Burning Hunger from the game. Oh, so you get your nemesis and remove for the game. Oh, it's kind of like a shadow. That's interesting. If you have the Restraint trait, remove 1 power counter from Phoenix Force and this card gains Surge. Discard this card. So what if you go... Okay, so let's say I have 1 counter when that happens. It removes it and I go Unleashed. Well, I guess that's the second part. So this has already been done. Okay, I guess it doesn't happen. It was Dark Phoenix. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You're insane. 2/2/12. Steady. Toughness. Villainous. What the frick? When Dark Phoenix schemes, place that threat and consume the world of Fable. When revealed, search your card deck, discard pile. Says here for consume the world and reveal it. That's stupid. 12 health. That's insane for a nemesis, man. That's insane. Here's the side scheme. Permanent. Comes in with 6 threat. While there is no threat here, this scheme loses the amplification icon because it comes with the amplification icon. After threat is placed here, if there is these 12 threat here, the players lose the game. That's both cool and awesome and evil. It's cool. It's alternate loss condition, but I don't think I want to deal with that. That's interesting. That's gonna be interesting, definitely. Fiery Rage, Peril. Oh, so only you can deal it. While you are resolving this card, our players cannot help you. Dark Phoenix is in play. She activates against you. Dark Phoenix is down play. Place 1 threat and consume the world, and this card gains Surge. Okay, she might have one of the more mean nemesis sets, that's for sure. We'll definitely see. I'm definitely interested to see how it works. Oh gosh, alright. Now we got the extra cards. So here's the deck. Does it count her card? It does count Phoenix Force. That's interesting. Alright, so we got 3 copies of Psychic Assault. There's basically a lot of Psionic cards are these, if I remember right. So, Player for Entity has the Psionic trait. Deal 3 damage enemy, confuse that enemy. Stupid. And you can Hone Technique it, get 5. I'll try Hone Technique with this stuff. Oh, it's going to be so good. With her, Psylocke and her are going to be good with that. I think probably going to try with Psylocke. I don't know. Psylocke. Psychic Misdirection, Defense, Psionic. Player for Entity has Psionic trait. Defense, when enemy attacks you, choose a different enemy. Damage from this attack is dealt to that chosen enemy instead of you. And we got 3 Psychic Kickers. Psionic, Player for Entity has Psionic trait. Ready an ally. That ally gets +2. Thwart +2 attack next phase. Basic Thwart attack this phase. That's good. I want to try, now I have that card, a Psionic character-only deck with one of the characters. Probably, maybe I'll do it with Phoenix, just because draft Phoenix somewhere. And, like, you only play the Psionic allies and leadership, and you just run that, and you can, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Then we got 2 more cards. We got Soul Sisters, right? Yep. It's a 1-cost event. It's team up with Phoenix and Storm, max 1 per deck. So that's it. This was actually, I think, our first instance. Was Storm even announced at this point? I don't remember when this released. That's really cool. Ready Phoenix and Storm heal 2 damage from each of them. So I knew about this card. This card makes me want to try Cyclops, Storm, and Phoenix team up, because there's team up cards with both. But with that, that is the opening. Thank you for watching. This was really fun, and I'm really interested in both these heroes. I probably won't be doing a first play video because I'm really tired. But I will definitely, I'll make some videos on them. What hero would you rather want to see gameplay of first, X-23 or Phoenix? Let me know, and who is your favorite of these two? And I am really interested. Try them out. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, have a good day. Thank you for watching.